Hi guys, welcome to another video. I'm so glad that you're joining me, and today I want to show you a makeup look using the best shade out of my 5 best palettes, eyeshadow palettes of course. So this is what we're going to do today, and I'm starting off with some primer. And for primer I'm using my Maybelline Face Studio Primer Anti-Redness Primer, and I'm putting it on the back of my hand like so, and I'm taking a brush. It doesn't really matter what kind of brush, as long as it's dense and it can help you apply the primer with tapping motions. So I'm just tapping it all over my face. I'm focusing on my cheeks and my chin and the tip of my nose, where usually I have problems with my primer. Okay, so next up we have to put some eyeshadow primer, and I'm using my MAC paint pot in the color Soft Ochre, and I'm applying it with my finger. I'm just taking a bit and putting it on my lid like so. So when I apply eyeshadow, they will stick to the lid and be there almost all day. Okay, so we're starting with our, well, I think maybe I'll do the eyebrows first because you can't really see them as usual. I have the best eyebrows, I think. Okay, so I'm using my Focallure brows in the color Chocolate, and I'm going to take an angle brush and do my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. Well, I'm back with my eyebrows. Now you can really see them. Okay, so we're going to start with the first palette. This is the Game Changer by AWB Makeup. It looks like this, if you remember. And my best shadow is this one. It's called Beat Down, and I love this color so much. It's perfect for transition, and we're going to use it for transition. And I'm taking my brush. Where are you, little brush? Here you are. And I'm taking my brush. It's called Crease Wiz, also by AWB Makeup, and I'm taking, as I said, this shade. It's called Beat Down, and I'm going to apply it in my crease. So I'm taking a small mirror so I'll see better, and I'm just applying it in my crease. What I love most about this palette, it's one of my favorites. And so I'm taking some more and I'm applying it on the other side. I love this palette so much. As I said, I took a very small amount of eyeshadow, and look at the pigment. You can feel that the quality is very high, and it was worth the money. When I did my eyeshadow palette tags, and that was my expensive palette and the newer palette. It's not the newest anymore, but when I filmed it, it was the newest. So I'm taking off a bit, even though it doesn't really matter because I didn't put any foundation on. So even if I will have fallout, it won't be that awful. Okay, so that was the Game Changer, and I love this palette. It has amazing colors. very versatile. You can make a lot of looks using this palette. So, whoa, it almost fell. Next up, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. I love ABH palettes. I love them very much. This one is very colorful. This was my colorful palette when I did my tag, and as you can see, it's very colorful. And I'm going to use this color here. It's called Mediterranean. This is my favorite color from this palette. Like a flat brush. This is called the Slim Shader. It's also by AWB Makeup. I'm taking some, look, I took so little and so much color. I'm taking my small mirror and applying it in the outer corner of my eye. Look at this beautiful color. You can see this is a beautiful color. I'm not worried for fallout because I didn't put my foundation, as I said earlier, so if I'll have fallout, no big deal. That's the reason I didn't tap. I usually do tap. Look at this beautiful color. Very high quality, very pigmented, very bright colors. I usually use this palette when I'm feeling in the mood to do something colorful, like today. Today is a good day to do a very colorful eye look. Okay, so that was Anastasia Beverly Hills. Because I want to put some under the eye in the lower lash line. Like so. Oh, this is such a pretty color. Beautiful color, just gorgeous. Don't worry, I will clean everything up later. Okay, next up I have this palette. It's called So Hot by Focallure. I love this palette so much, minus these two colors. All the rest are my favorite colors, and well, it's creamy, and the mattes are very pigmented, and the shimmers are also very pigmented. It's very easy to put them on the lid. Today I'm going to use this one, this color here. It is called Platinum Crystal, and I'm going to apply it with my finger. So I'm taking a bit on my finger, and I'll take my small mirror and I'll put it in the middle. Whoa, look how pretty this purple is. It was very easy to decide which are my favorite 5 palettes, but then I had to decide which are my favorite shades from each palette, and not just the best shades, so the best shades that I love, and I can make a look using them. So this is what I came up with. Very well bluish purpley colors, and look how easy it is to apply. And if I want more, I'm taking a bit more, and with my finger I'm blending it a bit with my blue Anastasia color. So that was So Hot. Very pretty. The colors are very beautiful. Okay, next up, no surprise there if you're following me, Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. My beloved palette. Look how pretty this is. And you can see my favorite color. Let's guess. Yep, this rose pink here. It's called rose pink. What a big surprise. Of course, this is my fave. Oh my god, what am I going to do when I'm going to be over with this color? It's amazing. Look how pretty it is. That was that's so hot. That was the crystally color we used. And this pink, oh my god, this rose pink is amazing. And I'm going to take my brush and tap slightly because it's very pigmented. Look, I used a very tiny amount and that's it. That pigmented, yeah, it is. And I'm going to put it on my inner corner, not exactly in my, not in my tear dot. I want to keep it clear, but next to it. Oh, it turned out so pretty. This is a very, very beautiful look. Look at that. I love this palette. If you also have this palette and you love it like I do, write something in the comment section down below. I'm wondering who likes this palette like I do. Okay, with the leftovers, I'm going to do some in my lower lash line, so it will be complete. Like so. Okay, last but not least, another favorite. This is Perth by Focallure. Look at these amazing colors. It's blues and browns and some pinks and an orange. Wow. And I'm going to use this one. It's called WA. It's a white for the tear dot. I love this color very, very much. Very, very pigmented, very, very white. And now you're going to see why I love it so much. I'm just taking with a small brush, tiny bit, and I'm going to take my mirror. I have a mirror here, and I'm going to put it in the tear dot. And look at this amazing white. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Now, look at that and tell me this is not pretty. Well, I love it. That's what counts. I think it turned out a pretty, pretty eyeshadow look. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Isn't this pure perfection? Oh my god. Okay. So now I'm going to do my face, and I already primed, and I'm going to put my foundation, and I'm using two today. I'm using my Infallible by L'Oreal 24-hour fresh wear. I'm taking 2 pumps, so runny, and 1 pump from my Revlon. Oh, don't go anywhere. My Revlon candy. Look, it's so runny. And just 1 squeeze, and I'm taking my damp sponge and I'm mixing it up a bit, and I'm applying it to my face. I'm pushing the foundation in, and that is why you're tapping. When you're pushing it in, it's most likely be on your face by the end of the day. Of course, you have to use the powder and setting spray, but this helps. I don't recommend applying foundation with your hands. I did it once in a video when I used only 1 brush for my entire look, and that wasn't pretty. Okay, let's continue with the foundation. Just tapping, 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 and you can see that this color suits me perfectly, and this is why I combined two together. And now I want to put some of this illuminating spray by Essence Glow to Go. Now I'm not spraying it directly to my face, I'm spraying it where my makeup was. Okay, now I have some on my eyeshadow as well. Okay, and I want to give it some glow to my face before I continue. You see the glow? Ooh, very, very lightly. If I would spritz it on my face like so, it's not good. I don't like it. It's very risky. Like that. Yeah. Okay, it can be done, but I don't like the feeling, and especially after I've already finished with my eyes. So it's better to put it on your hand, and it's safer. Definitely safer. Okay, next up, what do you think? Concealer, exactly. And I'm using this concealer by Bourjois Radiance Reveal in the color 02. This is a brand that we hardly hear about. I don't know why. They have very beautiful products and high quality. Okay. I need my small mirror, and now I'm correcting all the mistakes that I done when I applied my eyeshadows. If I had mistakes, this is the time to correct them. Next up we have powder, and I'm using my Fit Me. It's called Matte and Poreless in the shade 115. I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm taking some powder and I'm taking the excess off. Look how much excess there is, and slowly and gently under the eyes, and again very, very small amount. You don't want to put too much powder under your eyes. I'm taking my huge brush. This is my huge brush. I'm just doing like so. It's very hard to tap the excess with this. Oh, lot of excess. And a bit more. Be careful, don't put on your eyebrows, because you already did your eyebrows. Okay, so I'm all powder up. Now, if you don't like to use powder all over your face like I do, that's fine. You can use a sponge, you can use a small brush and put powder wherever you want, in the sides of your nose, in the T-zone basically. That's fine too, of course. You can do whatever you want. Next up, I'm going to use this duo by Focallure. It's called Sculpt Glow in the shade 03, and I'm using this as a sculpturing color, and taking an angle brush, and this is my bone here, and I'm doing under the cheekbone and like so, and I'm doing the same on the other side. This my bone is here, and I'm going to apply it under the bone. The idea is to give you some shade under the bone. It was a real shade. Okay, didn't turn out. I was talking too much. That happens to me a lot. I'm talking too much and I forget myself. Okay, we can correct it with some leftovers foundation. So, like so. Next up, I'll go into bronze, and for bronzer I have this Perfection by Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Ticket to Brazil. Look how pretty it is. It's a bit lighter than I thought it will be, but it's beautiful. It's brownish orangey. It gives you a beautiful bronze, and I'm applying it under my bone and around my face, around my hairline. And like so, I'm warming up my face as if the sun has hit me and I was in the sun all day. Like so. Since I'm back in the office and I'm working and I'm getting out of the house, I'm less white than I was when I worked from home and I didn't leave the house, so I have some shade, but still I need extra because after the powder and everything I look too white and it looks sick and I don't like it. Next up, blush, and I'm using this Sugar and Space blush by Revolution. This is how it looks like, and I'm using this shade here combined with this pink here. But be careful, the blush is very pigmented, so always dust off the excess on the back of your hand. If you exaggerate it, you can take some more. It's best to start light, and if you need to add, you can always add. It's easier to add more than to remove if you put too much. Okay, now it's perfect. It's not too much, exactly the right amount. I like it. Next up, I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to use this highlighter in my duo Sculpt Glow by Focallure. As I said, this is in the color 03. And I'm taking my brush and I'm dusting a bit. I don't want it to be super strong, so just a tiny bit, but very light-handed. Don't want to be like pow, but look still how pretty this is. Perfection. Okay, I totally forgot to use some wax on my lips. That's so dry. This is CeraVe's. I got this 8 like this in different flavors for $1 on iHerb. Who needs more? And it's organic, so what can be better? Now I have to tap off the excess. Next up, I'm going to lip line with this lip liner by Kiko in the color 315. I ordered some more lip liners and I'm waiting for them to arrive. Even though I don't really need more. But it is so much fun. Okay, so I lip lined. I need to sharpen this one for next time. Oh, I lined around my lips, and now I'm going to use this Kiko. This is an old one, lipstick by Kiko Milano. This is in the shade 03, creamy lipstick, rouge. Rouge is lipstick in French, I think. This is the color, a pinky color. Look what a pretty color. and I'm going to apply it on my lips, but I'm going to use tapping motions. A very light shade with contrast to the dark lip liner. Okay. Okay, I think I'll use some gloss to use my Wet n Wild liquid catsuit. I love this color. It's a very brownish color. I used it only on the center. Turned out beautiful. Works together. Who knew? And for final coat, I'm using this one by NYX. It's called the Filler Instinct. I must say I'm not a huge favorite of this NYX. I don't know, it has a strange feeling when you put it on your lips. The smell is not so good. It's not old or anything, I just bought it. But I don't know, I don't like it so much, but I love how it looks. Take some more. Look how beautiful it is. I have lips. Okay guys, this is the final look. I love it, I love it, I love it so much. Look how pretty it is. This is pure perfection. I love it so much. Well, I enjoyed making this look together with you. If you also liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.